Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from Philadelphia. We are at the MBA annual. We're talking to movers and shakers, people that are moving the industry forward in any market. And I couldn't be more excited to introduce to you our first guest, Christine Beckwith, CEO and founder of 2020 Vision for Success. Christine, welcome.
I am so excited to be here. Hello, everyone.
Oh, it is great to have you. Let's talk a little bit. We're here. You spoke at Empower. Tell me a little bit about that, and then I have a couple of the other things I want to jump right into.
Okay, awesome. Well, I got to speak at Empower this year. I'm so grateful. That is the annual women's conference that precedes the MBA conference, and they do amazing work. It's led by Marsha Davies, the COO of MBA, and the whole MBA organization supports it. Bob was there, of course, in the audience the entire time. And it's a culmination of executive women that have served, like myself, and everything from leadership lectures and women's advocacy. I spoke on my best-selling book, Clear Boundaries, which is a safety book. And the way that story goes is Marsha saw that book come out. She bought it. She read it on a vacation. And then we met in New York City. I was able to have the book handed out to the studio audience on Good Morning America. And right after that, she met me and interviewed me for the MBA. And she's been bringing that book to the mortgage industry. She's done it twice now. She really believes in that cause. It's great. It's a little emotional for me because the book is dedicated to two of my peers. I had a peer at 18 in my first banking job that was murdered, Nikki Evangelist. And then my chief compliance officer for Annie Mac was murdered on December 30th of 2017 in a double homicide. And, it's a helpless feeling when you see such tragedy. And so I took to writing with Jessica Peterson. And this book is a really great book for women about creating protective boundaries. Great for people to give to their children as well.
Absolutely. Strongly recommended. Please go get that. You're with 2020 Coaching.
Yeah.
Why is coaching so important in a challenging market? What can people, what can lenders, what can LOs, what can brokers get from coaching at 2020?
Yeah, so it's, I'm going to be real right now, and I think I'm always real.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
I've been hiring coaching my whole career. So as a leader of national sales for two firms for 24 years, I brought in coaching because coaching is kind of like the nitrous for sales organizations. Sales organizations have their staffs, they have trainers, they obviously have great leaders, and they probably have best practices, and they have their top performers that they put on pedestals and share best practices. But to have that kind of third-party consultant coach come in with a dedicated focus on raising the bottom line or raising volume and production, hearing from experts, it really helps give tactical matter. 2020 Vision has a school that has a business foundation. It's delivered on three, if you will, realms of consulting and coaching: digital learning, live classroom, and then one-on-one independent coaching. And so today, we've just passed through the same hallway that all mortgage professionals have passed through. We had the 3 or 4 years of like heavy volume with refi. It got really eerily quiet, like are we on the Titanic? What's going on? And the same thing is true because our train is hooked to the caboose. We're the caboose of the national mortgage industry. And what's happening now is what is needed more than anything is there's a great consolidation happening of resources. So even if you're an individual loan originator, you've probably unplugged digital things. You've probably gotten rid of what you consider to be fluff expenses, even if they're vital. Right. That's true for national organizations who have thinned their management, thinned their staffing, thinned all their expenses. And so we're a great rentable solution. And so where we're starting to pick up now is we had that eerily quiet period, and now we're starting to get hired again because for us, we have 60 some odd executive coaches. We have a deep level of menu of services. So if you had to let go of some assets in the training, sales management, marketing, even in your realm of accountability, it might be that you haven't built out pro formas for your branch managers next year, or loan originators haven't given you a solid forecast. That's kind of where we come in, and we can plug in accountability, activity tracking, all of the things that are underneath that hood at pennies for the dollars without it being fixed expenses. And so we're not the mafia. You can come and go as you please. And so if you need it for 6 months, you can take it. And then, so I feel like we're a really good temporary solution. We hope to help a lot of people during this hard time.
And if people here at the MBA, they want to find out more about 2020, what's the best way they can go about doing that?
Go to booth 830. I've got 4 of my senior leaders there through the whole conference. It's the first time 2020 Vision has a booth at the MBA. We've been a longstanding member of the MBA, but to take this level to really put our lighthouse out there for the whole industry, we're very proud of it. You're going to see the head coach, Ray Beefus there. You're going to see Executive Director of Student Services, Mo Daniels there. You're going to see our Chief Financial Officer, Nicole McGonigal there, and also our Executive Director of Business Development, Carl Mansour. So please go over. We have lots and lots of giveaway stuff that's great, unique, all stuff that helps you see better for 2020 Vision. I'll let your creative mind think about what that looks like. And yeah.
Stop by the booth, talk to 2020. They're doing some incredible things in the industry. Christine, thank you so much for being a guest.